The story of Jacob's ladder is widely known, and it's found in Genesis chapter 28. In the story, Jacob has a dream, and he dreams about a ladder or a staircase that connects heaven to earth, and he sees angels ascending and descending the ladder. After he wakes up, he says the ladder or staircase was a gateway to heaven. So Jacob's ladder connects earth to heaven, has angels ascending and descending, and is a gateway into heaven. So why am I telling you this story? Well, it's because my team has found that Jacob's ladder overlays itself onto the book of Revelation from chapter 17 through to chapter 21. By the way, jump in any time, Diana. So Diana, Patricia, and Lila found Jacob's ladder written into the book of Revelation, but written in a very cool way. All right, so let's start here. So imagine this is the ladder or the staircase, and that it connects earth to heaven. And it's centralized around Revelation chapter 19, verses 9 to 11. And what those verses say is, the angel says to John, "Blessed are those who are invited to the wedding of the Lamb." And then John sees heaven standing open. So that is all happening at the end of the staircase. So that's one of the angels. We call this one Angel 7. And of course, there are other angels ascending and descending this staircase in either side. So let's now identify these other angels. So Angel 1 here is found in chapter 17, verse 1, and this angel shows John the punishment of the prostitute. Now here's something cool. This angel is paired up with Angel 6 on the other side. Angel 6 is found in chapter 21, verse 9, and shows John, the bride, the wife of the Lamb. Isn't that cool? It's kind of like God saying, I'm giving you these pairs of angels to match up, so you know this isn't all just fanciful thinking. So now let's move up to the next pair of angels. So Angel 2 is found in chapter 18, verse 1, where John sees this angel, quote, coming down out of heaven, unquote. And Angel 2 says, fallen is Babylon. And the matching angel on the other side is Angel 5, found in Revelation chapter 20, verse 1, where John sees this angel, quote, coming down out of heaven, unquote. And this angel throws Satan into the abyss. So here are two angels that match by way of both coming down out of heaven, and that's super cool.
And I'll jump in quickly here because Ezekiel chapters 25 to 27 is a prophecy about the downfall of Satan, and it connects to this part of Jacob's ladder. In Ezekiel, the king of Tyre is a foreshadow of Satan, like as above, so below. And we believe the king of Tyre was also a prophecy about Saddam Hussein, and we made a video about this.
Now let's go to the last pair of angels. So Angel 3 is found in chapter 18, verse 21, where it throws a boulder into the sea with such violence. And in the other side of the staircase, Angel 4 calls out to the birds flying in midair to gather for the great supper of God. And this great supper of God, we believe, is what we all think of as Armageddon or World War III, basically. But we'll get more into that later. The purpose of this video is to present or throw the spotlight on the structure of Jacob's ladder being overlaid here in the book of Revelation. And so the Apostle John has centralized Jacob's ladder around Revelation 19, verse 9 to 11. So this gateway to heaven has been strategically positioned to lead directly to the invitation to the wedding of the Lamb. And the matching angels confirm that John has done this intentionally. So one last thing before we take a break. In the Gospel of John, chapter 1 and verse 51, Jesus says, "You shall see heaven open, and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." This refers to Jacob's ladder. But now look at the very next verse. The very next verse says, "On the third day, a wedding took place. On the third day, a wedding took place. Jacob's ladder followed by a wedding. And it's at this wedding that Jesus turns water into wine." Water into wine, we believe, is a foreshadow of turning our physical bodies into spiritual bodies, but more on that later. So, in the Gospel of John, we have Jacob's ladder followed by a wedding, and in Revelation, we have found Jacob's ladder centralized around a wedding. It's quite possible that these books have the same author, and that this author wrote these books at the same time and connected these two books chiastically, and that's a subject for a new video series. For now, just note that the Gospel of John supports connecting Jacob's ladder to a wedding. So to recap, we have found Jacob's ladder overlaid onto Revelation chapter 17 to 21. It's centralized around Revelation chapter 19, verses 9 to 11, which is an invitation to the wedding of the Lamb. There are 7 angels altogether, 3 matching pairs of angels either side of the ladder and 1 angel at the top of the ladder. The Gospel of John, chapter 1, verse 51, refers to Jacob's ladder, followed by a wedding in the very next verse. We believe these two verses in John are connected chiastically to Revelation chapter 19, verses 9 to 11, which is the central point of Jacob's ladder and the invitation to the wedding of the Lamb. The Rapture Ready 2025 team believe this all points to the resurrection and the transformation of the saints taking place soon. However, we'll take a break here and we'll unpack it all in the next video. So I hope this all makes sense, and I'll see you all soon.
This video contains God's insights. So if you like what you see, please share this video with people you love and care about. Please also comment, like, and subscribe. I'm asking for your help to share these insights. If sharing this video can save even one life, it will have been worth it. Act in faith and then stand back, and God will breathe fire and people will be drawn like moths to a flame. God is with us. Take care, guys.